So I get asked this question a lot. What's the difference between a bookkeeper or an accountant? So let me break this down for you. A bookkeeper helps you with the day-to-day transactions in your business. They help you record the payments you spend on expenses and purchases, and help you also record what comes into your business, the sales. They help you do something called a bank reconciliation, which means that they double check that everything that's flown in and out of your bank account is recorded somewhere and help you get accurate financial information. They can also help you with things like payroll, paying your staff, making sure you're deducting the right tax and national insurance. And also things like VAT, they can do VAT returns and make sure that HMRC are getting the information they need as and when required. Now, an accountant, their job is to ensure that on an annual basis, you're doing what's called compliance work. So you are submitting financial records to Companies House and HMRC and paying things like corporation tax or your self-assessment tax, and they help you to comply all the information that the bookkeeper's done in the year. They kind of create this one set of accounts and send that off to HMRC on your behalf and inform you of how much tax and national insurance you or corporation tax that your company needs to pay. So that's the difference between the two of them. Day-to-day transactions and more of an annual compliance view. But things have changed over the years. The bookkeeper can help you now create and submit self-assessment tax returns, and they can also produce corporation tax and year-end accounts. And the accountant can also have a team doing all the bookkeeping, and they can, if they choose, to speak with you on a more regular basis about things like management accounts, which are, rather than a year-end set of accounts, they're like mini accounts throughout the year so that you know what you're doing on a monthly or quarterly basis, rather than what people used to do is have to wait for a whole year to figure out if their business was profitable or not. And that doesn't help anyone run a business. So between a bookkeeper and an accountant, you can get the full package. And really, it depends on where your business is at as to what you'd need. And I would really argue that every business, however small, needs a bookkeeper to help support them to keep all of that information up to date in a tidy, organised manner, because we all know that dreaded feeling when we get to the end of January when we are a sole trader and we have a self-assessment tax return and you have got to comply the information from the March and April before last and kind of get all of that information together, categorise it and fill in a tax return. Whereas a bookkeeper can help you and hold you accountable to keeping you really organised and having all of that information ready for either them or your accountant to produce the reports that's needed and get all the information over to HMRC. All of this stuff can really help, you to get on with what you need to do, which is run your business. And I find so many business owners get really bogged down in the paperwork. So hire a bookkeeper and get some time back.